Everyone is able to see that.
Yes.
So thank you for the introduction. I also want to thank Jillian for giving such a nice overview of Norquest and some of our healthcare specific programs that we offer. So as Elena mentioned, Career Moves is a new program that we have offered at Norquest College. So it actually just started being offered in January. And this program actually may be beneficial for those of you who mentioned you don't have work experience in healthcare or you don't have the educational background, but maybe it's something you want to move into. So this program may be able to help support you there. I do want to make it clear, however, that this program, it's not specific to healthcare. It's open really to support anyone making a career transition across industries, but it also is applicable to those of you who are wanting to move into healthcare, but maybe don't have that experience already. So we'll get started. You're probably wondering, what is Career Moves? So I want to mention Career Moves is a tuition-free professional development program. It supports mid-career workers that are looking to transition to a new career opportunity or new employment. So the main offerings that we give in this program is we offer up one-on-one career coaching. So if you apply and are accepted into the program, then we actually pair you with a career coach where you're able to have one-on-one meetings and you're able to talk about your goals, what is it you want to do, and do some professional exploration there. In addition to the one-on-one career coaching, we have skill development workshops and self-assessments. We have lots of self-assessments for you to be able to learn a little bit more about your strengths, gain a better understanding of those, as well as do maybe some personal assessments to understand a little bit more about yourself and your personality, as well as do some career exploration assessments to see other opportunities that may be out there that you may be interested in. So in addition to the workshops and assessments, we have work integrated learning opportunities. We do offer job shadowing. Right now, it's not currently available with the current restrictions, but we hope that it's offered up a little bit later on. But we do have additional networking opportunities, one of them being informational interviews, where we'd be able to partner you with someone who is in the industry or career that you're interested in, and you're able to meet with them one-on-one, ask them questions, learn a little bit more about the field, and actually gain an understanding of what it is they do and see if that's a good fit for you. We also offer up, you have access to up to $2,000 in tuition credits for further education and training. So this is a really great offering that we have where you can have access to that $2,000 tuition credit to help support you in gaining further education to reach your career goals, whether that be a single course, a certificate, a degree, whatever that is that you and your career coach determine is possible further education to help you reach your career goal. We're able to support that up to $2,000. So that is outside of Norquest as well. So it doesn't have to be used at Norquest. It can be, and we'd love you to be able to do it there. But if it's not a good fit for you, then you can use that tuition credit at a university, another college, even an online program, really wherever is a good fit for you. You'll notice as I talk about the program, it's very, very flexible. So I'll mention a lot of things as if it's a good fit for you. We also offer assistance with resumes. We'll do some resume review. We'll look over your cover letters, and we can also do some interview preparation. We know that's a scary time for everyone, so we're happy to help do practice interviews with you if you're getting ready to go into one. So next, I want to talk about how Career Moves is actually broken down. So Career Moves is broken down into 3 phases, is what we call them. So the first phase being professional exploration, the next professional development, and then after that we have professional reflection. So professional exploration, that's really the bulk of the program. That's where we do skill development workshops, we do assessments there, we do our one-on-one meetings, and we're doing a lot of reflection during that time. We're looking at what are your strengths, experiences, interests, and abilities, and we start to look at creating an action plan for success for you. Once we've worked through the skill development workshops and we've really gained a good understanding of where you're coming from, then we move into professional development. So in the professional development phase, this is where we want to further develop your skills. This is where we have our work integrated learning opportunities, which are They're all optional to take. So that would be if you wanted to do a work experience where you're gaining work experience in a specific industry, maybe to help build up your resume, maybe to help create some networking opportunities and make connections with people in the field. And professional development, that's also the phase where we start to look at education and maybe what education you might want to take in order to help support you in your career goals. Our last phase of the program is professional reflection. So this is where we reflect on your growth through the program. We talk about your experiences here, and we really see kind of the outcomes. And then we create an action plan for moving forward. We want to make sure that as you leave the program, you still have some goals set and know where you want to move to. We can also do resume review, practice interviews, all of that during this time as well to prepare you for going into the workforce. I will mention one thing with the Career Moves program, there's no guarantee of employment out of the program. It's really setting you up for success in reaching your career goals. All right, and now we have an overview of some of the program details. So as I mentioned before, the program, it just started being offered in January of this year, so it is one of our new programs that we're very excited about. There are 2 career coaches that support this program, one being myself and the other being Megan Stannard. So you'd be paired with one of those career coaches. And you'd have up until June of 2021 to complete the program. So that's when the program is completed. So you have up until that time to complete it. It is self-paced. So as you can see under program length, it may take you anywhere from 3 months to complete the program, completing those skill development workshops, going through your education, setting up there, and work integrated learning experiences. So since it is self-paced and it can take anywhere from 3 months to a year, it's really, really flexible. It's all offered online. It's part-time or full-time, depending on how much time you want to put into it. So it has that self-paced measure, which is really nice, flexible for if you have a job and you want to do the program on the side, you can do that. Or if you don't have a job right now and this is something you want to focus on, then you can spend your time doing that as well. As far as the fees associated with the program, there's a $50 application fee, and after that, there's no cost associated with the program. So it's a tuition, a $0 tuition. The program is actually funded by the Future Skills Center, and it's really just trying to better understand what are barriers that mid-career workers are facing when they're transitioning to new employment. So there's just that $50 fee, and after that, all the coaching sessions, all the workshops are offered free of charge. So you're probably wondering, what are the requirements to get into the program? So really there are 3 main things that we're looking for, 3 criteria that we want for a participant in this program. One of the things we're looking for is really that minimum of 10 years of work experience. Any more than that is awesome, that's great, but really at least 10 is kind of what we're aiming for. And that's just because this is to support the mid-career workers. There are programs out there that help to support people who are just entering the workforce. So this is really to try and help support those who are midway through the career and maybe wanting to make a change. The other criteria, of course, with it being called Career Moves, is just having an interest in changing industries or changing careers. Really, that change is what we're hoping to support you with. And then if English is not your first language, then one of the benchmarks is just having that Canadian language benchmark of level 6 in order to be able to fully access all the workshops and in order to get as much out of the program as possible. With it being offered online, we also ask that you have a computer because all the workshops are online. All of our meetings are online as well, so your one-on-one meetings with your coaches would be done online. So having access to the computer is really important in order to be able to get everything out of it. And then, of course, with the admission process, so you would submit an application to norquest.ca/apply, and you would pay your $50 application fee. And then after that, you would receive a welcome email from our program, and it would just instruct you to complete an online questionnaire. Once you've done the online questionnaire, you would be set up to have an interview with one of the career coaches. And once you have that interview, we would deem if the program's a good fit for you, and then we would move forward from there. And then, yeah, we'd be able to admit you into the program if you meet all of the criteria. So that was my quick overview of Career Moves. I'm opening it up to questions. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about the program. And I've also inserted this email here, careermoves@norquest.ca. That's our email. If you have any questions, you can also email us there, and we're pretty quick to respond.